Hello there, this is Malak and welcome to episode 16 of my Space Haven series. We have, we've got our little ship and we're gonna do a little bit more things. I've been thinking, so we've just jumped into this system because it has lots of goodies. But some of the goodies, namely these things, these exotic ores and basic ores, I can't mine. And I think... yes, because I haven't got an ore processor. And I am going to have a little look and see what process I need to basically just get an ore processor. So, I don't have an infra block. I need 4 infra blocks. I need an infra block. Now, as far as I'm aware, so we've got a tradey thing. I think if we focus our recycler on infra scrap. So if I just do let's have a little look how much infra scrap we've actually got. We've got loads of infra scrap. So I think if I just put an infra scrap plus 5 times infra scrap, it just means that once it's gone through all that cycle, it will hit infra scrap, and then hopefully we can get some more and get an infra block and build an ore processor. I'm not sure exactly how it works, because surely if it's an ore processor, then surely I can harvest the ores now anyway, and then I just can't process them. But apparently I can't even harvest them without a processor. So we'll let the crew do their salvagey thing, and then with any luck, we'll get the infra blocks required. What I will actually do... let's have a little look. Heat output. So it outputs heat, consumes power, obviously. It's big penalty with comfort. It's weird what it does, though. Like, I can't get it to stay on there. There. So it uses hull blocks and infra blocks to make ore drills. Oh, I see. So it produces the drills used by mining pods to mine the special thing. Okay, I mean that's fair enough. And then the basic ore becomes various materials. The exotic ore becomes energium and hyperium. Cool. Hyperium. Energium? You see, I want to say energium, but energium. I don't know. It just, but either way, it doesn't matter. So once I've made that, I then need even more infra blocks to then build the drills, which then the pods use. So that's why they can't mine it without the ore processor, because the ore processor produces drills. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. A little bit annoying, I suppose, in a way. I'm going to speed time up a little bit. Let the salvaging continue. Once all the salvaging's done, I'm hoping things will go a little bit smoother. Looks like Nakomi wants to come home. Nerstrudel's just happy to just sit. Because if you think about it, that room has no walls. So really, Nerstrudel was just gazing out into the abyss. Before dismantling some kind of command console. It works for me. And whatever that is. It's a shame I can't see what they are. Schematics information. Whatever it was, I don't know how to build it, but I can build it when I unlock the research. Which works for me. That works for me. Oh, that was Freya jumping off the desk, in case you heard that sort of oomph sounds. A new mission. Missions are good. Give medical assistance. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have that. I don't think we even have the technology, do we? Yeah, we don't even have the technology. It's next. A medical bed is next. In fact, what is the reward for that? I'm curious. Let's say I was able to do this. I could get an energy block and a hull block, or some carbon and some ice, which seems like a crap reward, and 280. Yeah, that first reward seems pretty good. I mean, the energy block is something I cannot get with the recycler, so that seems good. You would have thought they'd have. But then again, the ship is comparable in size to mine, so I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, we're always out of food. What's the food like on here? 50% grown. See, the thing is, we're going to create way more root vegetables than we need, which is fair enough. So we can sell the excess and hopefully then buy the ones we don't have yet. I'm just hoping that the skill to grow better things is going to be there. From what I remember, we're not too far off that. So root vegetables is 1, nuts is 5, fruit is 4. So we need 4, and I don't think we have 4. Let me have a little look. Botany. We've got 3, but we don't have 4. So Little Horn, we're kind of relying on you to get your skill up. And Wouter to a lesser degree, but you're a little bit further away from doing that. But once you've got 4, we can then diversify our food a little bit. And hopefully become a little bit more self-sufficient. Give you guys better diets. Because at the moment, you're kind of living on, I guess, the equivalent of microwave meals. Which, don't get me wrong, I'd much rather have a microwave meal than some weird algae sludge. But it's not ideal. Let's... These little micro asteroids. I do not like them. What's that? Critical resources low. Yeah. You mean all the food? Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, that was it. I was gonna kind of build it anyway, and then hopefully it just then gets finished. It's big. I mean, engineering seems like a kind of logical place for it. It produces heat, so it could go in here. Although it's so big I'd have to expand that. I can move it somewhere else, I guess. I kind of want to put it somewhere like... We could just build a bit more wall. Straight away in there, building those walls. And then we need to actually build a wall. Speed it up a little bit. Wall built. Oh, we can't quite get to that location. So if I move the that to there, although it might be worth just moving it to there for now, then they can get through the gap. Incoming ship. Military alliance. Works for me. Come on, guys. Sleepy sleeps. I don't like these holes in the wall. The only problem with that is that that's going to kind of affect the room stuff. Like the comfort of the rooms. Yeah, look at that. Research lab and gas scrubber in the bedroom is making it uncomfortable. Damn it, people. I don't want to just give it to you. There we go. It may be a bit rude to give it to someone while they're asleep, but then it's a nicer sleep for everybody involved. Okay, these guys are really disassembling this. Is it worth continuing though? Let's have a little look. I mean, yeah, I guess. We can forget the hull scrap. Let's focus on infra scrap and then be done with it. Because honestly, hull scrap, we've probably got enough. Busy little bees. I'm not even sure what the probability of getting infra scrap from these, because it's definitely not 100%. It seems to me to be quite a low percentage. What is Freya doing? I think we're scraping the barrel at this point. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say that... yeah, there we go. Let's just cancel all salvage. A new mission at Frostbite. Capture the person. Yeah, we're not quite at that stage. Although, to be fair, well, I'm not saying that we're at that stage yet, but it's not like you necessarily need guns on your ship. You could send a boarding crew to the enemy ship and take it, but while you're doing that, they're shooting you potentially. So my hull would be just getting torn apart, which doesn't sound good. Okay, everybody, looks like they're storing stuff. That storage is full. I could probably make that into a larger storage, because looking at the scrap we've got, we definitely could afford to put more things into storage here. Right. Regardless of any of that, let's build this ore processor. I guess we could just put it there, because then we can get down either side. Yeah, there we go. And then we can watch people slowly go and assemble it. Maybe it's just an interesting little game for things like that. Tech blocks, infra blocks. It's all going down. Well, it looks like we might actually have sufficient, because all of the jobs are assigned for carrying the things. So it looks like we've got it. Which then means, in theory, we can start mining things properly. Because we've got exotic ore and basic ore, but nothing else. Yeah, cool. We can double click on that and bring that up. Okay. Huzzah! Strudel's the one building the ore processor. You have to go to all the way on the other side, don't you? It's a chunky piece of hardware. See all the little construction components inside of it. Okay, there we go. Object not on high power. Oh, I should have checked what it needed. Damn it. Hang on. I could probably just move this grid. Or increase the size of the grid. There we go. Cheating. Yay. I can cheat. There we go. So now it's on a high capacity power grid. And then... there we go. I can select everything. There we go. Cool. We're so close to being able to have a jukebox. Which I'm sure will make everyone happy. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Did I have a plan as to where to put it? Because I guess at the end here, just next to this plant, just on the end, I can barely... There you go. That tile there that I've got selected. That seems like a reasonable place. Or, no, because that'll block that. So yeah, there. Or just in the middle. Fantastic, look at that. Researching medical bed state. We're at 9% already? That's interesting. What's Nakomi doing? No, don't carry things. You accept your fate that you are researching. Speed things up a little bit so that the night shift. Oh, we've got a miner. We've got Wild Magic is going off to mine some rare stuff. Well, I don't know if it's rare stuff specifically, but you know, the ores. Oh! It picked up a little. It's actually a thing. Oh, I like that. It's like a little grabby hand on like the bottom of the pot. It actually picks one up. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Oh, and it showed... So each of these little chimney type things, each one of those looks like it's one of the drills. And they look like they degrade. Looks like... Well, it just looks like stuff happens, I guess. Looks like that's the exotic ore. Cool. How good is Wild Magic at mining? Not great, but we're at the early stages so far, aren't we? Okay, well I'm gonna speed time up a little bit. I'm gonna speed up time a lot. So there we go. So drill. Into the basic ores? Yeah, just stick into the basic ores now. Cool. Oh, there it is. So this will produce me Energium and Hyperium. So that will keep the ship going. Cool. I like that. I'm hoping someone else starts doing some mining. Who are my miners? Who are my miners? Mining. So we've got Little Horn and Wild Magic do mining. But only if there's nothing else for them to really do. Pat Wright will also do a bit of mining, but Little Horn and Pat Wright are asleep right now. None of us are particularly good miners. And no one has a particularly great potential. Maximum of 4. Oh well, it's a thing. Okay, people are waking up. And they're grabbing space food. We should build a jukebox. Should be life support. There we go. Oh, it needs a tech block. I don't know whether I want to look at the back of it. I kind of want to rotate it in a way that it looks nice for me and looks nice for the people. Let's put it there. We don't have a tech block, and I don't think the recycler can make tech blocks. Like, tech scrap. Oh no, it does. Did they change it? I think they changed it. I think they made it kinda. Because I could have sworn that it was only soft infra and hull scrap that could get turned into the full blocks. But now it looks like... Now it looks like they can turn into the full blocks again. Yeah, because look, it's got 0.3 of a tech block in it, 0.6 of an energy block, and various other little components. Cool, I guess. Yeah, oh, look, it's doing things. What's it doing? Oh, I see. You see, the drill head is degraded by a little over 10%, and now it's at 20% capacity processing these ores. That's cool. I mean, it seems a bit slow. Utilization 100%. So does each drill then, like if you have 3 miners all going at once, then they all get a drill? And if you've got each of those 3 drills, do they then contain the goods? Because you see there, that one's just been, a new drill's been taken, but one of them's degraded. I mean, I'm not 100% sure how it works, but all I know is we've still got some stuff to mine. We've still got some basic ore to mine from there. And we are, hopefully, at least, going to be doing all of the mining. See, Wild Magic is there going, oh, look, Wild Magic and Little Horn are both there mining away. We kind of need more pod bays, to be fair. I like it. Okay, we now have another revenue stream. It's taking time, and obviously people are eating algae and they're not happy about it, but that's a good point. What do these guys actually have? Anything useful? And do we have anything that's particularly useful to them to sell? See, hyperfuel isn't useful to us at the moment because we don't have advanced hyperdrives. Energy cells are currently useless to us. We could get some food for people. So we've got plenty of energy blocks. We've got various things like base metals, which aren't useful to us. They're worth a little bit. And we've got noble metals. Can be refined into useful items. See, I'm still not 100% sure what you do with that, what the industry process is. But what I can do is get some meat and get some nuts. Get some nuts. And some fruit. Bit of a pricey one. And then hopefully... Oh, let's do that. I could make a new recipe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's expensive doing this trading, but oh, well that was, what the hell? Look at that! Like the meteoroid hit us, and then it just sort of broke up and became a cluster grenade. Bloody thing. Android corpses, they don't seem to be able to store anyway. I need to deal with that somehow. Jukebox currently can't be built, but that will happen. I think once we've had these asteroids mined, there'll be more industry going on the ship. And we can obviously jump to a new location as well. We can have a way cruise, but there's like harvesting resources from these locations and then boarding derelicts and salvaging derelicts. All of these things use up your crew's time, and while they're doing that, they're not then processing things like at the recycler, and they're not doing research, and they're not you know what I mean? They're not doing things on the ship. Oh, there's the trade happening. I do like this tactical view. The fact that you can also see the little meteoroids. Oh my god, you can actually see the inventory of this little cluster. Look at this spinny rock, boys. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to hit me, which is good, but we'll see. We've got our little trade. How are things growing? They're getting there. Look at that. They've actually percentage is raised quite nicely. We're going to get so many vegetables. Little horn. I thought it was. Botany. Ah, you're still pretty low down. You're still quite far away from leveling up on botany. So we're going to have to... What I can do... I bet I could change this. We're going to be a bit low on vitamins, but we're kind of low on vitamins anyway. So... we'll compensate for missing ingredient when preparing meals by taking more of some other ingredient that is available. Well, maybe it'll do that anyway. But yes, we're going to have a little bit of a vitamin detriment. But I could change the... I kind of want to write this down. So, because I've worked at it, so it's 14%, 14%, 6%, 7%. I like how you can put human meat in there to get that protein, and monster meat, which is toxic. But apparently, if you put a small amount, the toxins won't build up too much. But yes, we're not going to have too much in the way of vitamins. We're going to see what happens. Because that compensate for missing ingredients, it might be that once we fill this with, you know, nuts and meat, and the veggies... look, it said incomplete meals there. So we've got meat and nuts, which are being consumed quite a bit, actually. Ugh. They're like having pure meat and nut meals. And the problem with that is it's quite expensive. Okay, let's switch off compensate for missing ingredients, which theoretically means that they won't eat any. It just says incomplete. It doesn't actually say that it's not going to serve them. The whole point is to give people a bit more protein and stuff like that. I should really check people's health, because I know that it shows it, so... Ooh, what have we got here? I want to have a look at this. So we're having degrading, capacity, utilization. Cool, cool. Needs unmet. Not sure what that means, but we'll wait. Has it done anything yet? Who knows? Oh, we have the one last piece of ore being mined. Okay. So... oh. Regardless of the needs unmet, I'm completely missing the plot here. Look. We do actually have some base metals and raw chemicals slowly accumulating. I'm guessing once they get to whole numbers, they get pulled out and put into storage. Okay. So, as far as I'm aware... oh no, there's some basic ore still on that rock. Yeah, which I hadn't actually flagged for mining. Once we've harvested all of the rocks, we will we'll get out of here and go somewhere else. But that will have to be for another episode. So until then, I bid you all farewell, and of course, cheerio.